Welcome to the latest in our ongoing coverage of the political landscape. Today, we turn our attention to New York City, where the mayoral primary has delivered a significant and potentially transformative result. Zarin Mamdani emerged as the clear frontrunner in the Democratic mayoral primary, while the ranked choice voting process still needs to conclude. His commanding lead positions him as the strong favorite to become the next mayor of the nation's largest city. Mamdani's campaign was marked by an energetic approach and a focus on what many perceived as a forward-looking vision. His charisma and composure during the campaign undoubtedly resonated with a significant portion of Democratic voters. Credit is due for running a compelling race that captured the attention of the city. However, his victory is not being met with universal enthusiasm. Critics point to what they describe as idealistic promises and a disconnect between his social media presence and the practical realities of governing a complex metropolis like New York. Concerns are being raised about the potential impact of his policies on the city's business sector and overall economic health. The primary also saw the significant underperformance of former Governor Andrew Cuomo. Despite having a dedicated ballot line, his showing was weak, a clear indication that the scandals that led to his resignation continued to weigh heavily on voters' minds. The humiliation of this defeat should, in the opinion of many, prompt Cuomo to withdraw from the general election altogether. Continuing his campaign would likely only further divide the Democratic Party and prolong a chapter many would prefer to close. Mamdani's seemingly assured victory might not be the foregone conclusion one might expect for a Democratic nominee in New York City. Current Mayor Eric Adams, despite facing low approval ratings and allegations of corruption stemming, in part, from White House pressure following his criticism of the current administration, could potentially stage a comeback. Adams' first term has been uneven, but the prospect of a mayor whose policies are perceived as radically progressive might galvanize moderate and conservative voters. Similarly, GOP nominee Sliwa could see an opportunity to rally the city's silent majority behind a more centrist and business-friendly platform. Whether either Adams or Sliwa can present a truly credible and positive vision for the city's future remains to be seen. The coming months will be crucial in shaping the debate over New York City's future. Voters will need to carefully consider the platforms and potential impact of all candidates. The choice before them is stark, potentially leading the city in vastly different directions. One path could lead to the implementation of policies rooted in a progressive ideology, with the promise of addressing social and economic inequalities. However, critics fear this could come at the cost of the city's economic vitality and public safety. The other path, should a strong challenger emerge, would likely focus on more moderate approaches, emphasizing fiscal responsibility, public order, and support for the business community. The outcome of this election will have profound consequences for the millions who call New York City home and will undoubtedly be watched closely across the nation as a bellwether for urban politics. As the ranked choice counting progresses and the general election campaign takes shape, one thing is clear: New York City is facing a pivotal moment. The choices made by voters in November will determine the city's direction for years to come. We will continue to follow this developing story and provide you with the latest updates. Thank you for watching. Be sure to like this video and subscribe for more in-depth political analysis.